What's going on, fellas? Yo, yo. Hey, what's up? How's everybody doing? Hey, was on Darren? Hey, Tony. Happy to you as well, man. Happy Saturday, Darren. You guys hear me all right? Hey, appreciate it, fellas. Hopefully all is well. Hey, what's going on, Jacob? Hey. We'll give it a couple minutes, fellas, and then we'll dive. Maybe I'll start my spiel as people still. So, as always, I like to call you shot sports breaks. My name is Bart. Welcome to everybody that's new. Man, we had quite a few new names across my computer this week, so I wanted to welcome everybody as well as all the people that have been since day one. We've got a lot of day one people here, that have been supporting me from week to week. So I want to say welcome back, and thank you guys for jumping back in this week. Completely sold out for the football and the baseball. So I wanted to say a special thank you to everybody that hit me up today on eBay to buy some extra teams and to fill. So I do appreciate that, guys, and it means a lot to me. We got 5 items similar to last week. We've got items for football. So tonight we'll have the black bag edition for football. As for the first time, the 8x10 is a brand new case of 8x10s that I got. So we're actually going to order. And then whichever of the 8x10s is sitting there is the one that we're going to open. This is like a full case. So that's 10 of them. We'll take the first one out, and then we'll just go in order from here on out. We won't do 10 weeks in a row, but I'll just box as it is. Then we'll shift over to hockey. So puck from Hit Parade. We've had some decent luck out of that recently. 2 weeks ago, for Darren, we hit Patrick Kane, which is exciting. So this week we'll be opening box 28. I don't know, for those people that keep in track of it. We've had a couple, but we'll be opening in 28 this week. And then we'll end off with the black bag for baseball, and the baseball bat, which seems to be a fan favorite. So that being said, I think we're up to bucks. We'll dive into it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, after the break tonight, we'll be doing our Facebook group member appreciation freebie break. We'll be opening a hang box of 2021 Series 1 from Topps. Of course, there were 5 people in the Facebook group that decided they want to participate. So then we'll randomize everybody's name that wanted to participate. Top spot will take home this guy. And I will live after we have our 5. For next month, I am thinking about running this guy. Try to mix it up from month to month. But a 15 card pack. So here we got kind of like a little fat pack for Chronicles football, and this is from 20. So of course some of the bigger quarterbacks. So we've got Herberts, we've got Burrow, we got Tua. Of course, you had opportunities in there. So if anybody's interested, if you go to the video description, you'll see that there's a link for our Facebook group. We got 30 people there now, completely free. I try to do it once a month. Usually I try to aim for and I'm looking at other things I've kind of poked into as to what I'm gonna to do from month to month. So I'm gonna try to keep you guys interested. I'll try to change it up and do sports and different products and those kind of things. So keep an eye out for that. As always, if you don't mind liking and subscribing to the video for YouTube, that would help me out a ton. We are up to 53 subscribers on YouTube, which may not break any barriers when it comes to YouTube itself, but for me, I think it helps move us up in the algorithm. And if that's maybe one or two more people seeing the videos, maybe jumping on, that I would appreciate that entirely. So if you guys don't mind, if you could like and subscribe already, it would mean the world to me. What's up, John? Welcome back. We're happy to have you. Yeah, I hope all is well. Thanks for jumping in again this week. What's going on, Seth? Seth, welcome aboard. Seth is one of the guys trying the brakes for the first time this week. So Seth, you'll see we got a great group of guys here in the chat. If the guys wouldn't mind, I love that. Hope all is well with you, Seth. So if our guys in the chat can show Seth some love. Seth's trying it out for the first time. Seems like a good dude. He's got a sense of humor. So I appreciate it, Seth. All with me. I hope all is well with you, my man. And good luck to your teams this week. How guys? Fills my heart. All right. So we'll dive in here. I won't too much of your time tonight since I know people got things going on. But we'll dive in right away. So we always do with our football. Of course, our football is going to Slack Bag Edition, and then one 8x10 photo out of this brand new case that I got here. So with the Black Bag Edition, as we always do. A friendly reminder, since we do have quite a few people that are new this week, and again, shout out to all new people giving it a chance. I appreciate you guys. Is that eBay will require that I mark all items, whether or not your team hits. Well, just keep that in mind. So after the break here, you'll see almost everybody will see their item marked as shipped. You see a tracking number. That tracking number is confirmation that your team was the one that hit. And of course, Monday morning, I'll get it out to USPS. Hopefully, get it to you in a timely fashion. I saw that all the items from last week shipped, and so that's exciting. I also saw that the bat from I think it was like a week and a half ago for Braden. If Braden's here, I saw that bat finally got delivered Tuesday. I'm not sure what the holdup was, but I'm in Northern Illinois, so I imagine the closer you are to Northern Illinois. But here we go. All right. So I'm going to take you guys on a trip. Products. I always try to do that to make sure that everything's. I want to make sure that you guys know that the that I receive here are exactly the receive them from the distributor. Of course, I have no idea what's in boxes and bags. We're going to find out together. That's what keeps it fair. That's what keeps it exciting. That's what keeps it fun for everybody. So hopefully that will. I know that when I was under the buying end of the breaks, and believe me, I've been in my fair share over the last 5 or 6 years. I appreciated that. So we're going to dive in, guys. We're going to start off right away. Like I said, just keep in mind that all items marked as shipped number if your team is the one that hits. Good luck to everybody. I'm excited for all the new people in the chat. It was cool for me to meet some new people yesterday, and hopefully it's enjoyable to the point where you might want to stick around and try it again. All right, let's get into it. Enough of me talking. Black bag for football. Let's get after it. Good luck to all teams. How about some hits this week? Nice ones last week. It'd be cool to get some hits here. A big one will be nice for somebody. Okay, I recognize these colors. We haven't had a hit like this under these colors. So of course I have black, and I've got the silver, which means only one thing. This is going Raiders. So I've got white here. So this is going Raiders. So I've got white, big old 3-5. Yeah. That's a nice hit. Big old 3-5 autograph here in the top with the inscription for 35, and then Beckett authentication. So there are some guys looking it up with me. This is obviously Raiders hit P. A23399 BP 823399. This one's going out to the Las Vegas Raiders. Haven't had a hit for a while. I think in the first weeks we hit a Raider, but then it's been a while since then. I'll go take a quick peek at it. But the Raiders. So just give me a second, guys. Say a couple things here about Mr. White. Probably should know the first name. I'm gonna look it up. Why not? Give it a peek. We're here. It won't hurt anybody. BP 82339. Give me 1 second, guy. Go and take a peek at it. I feel like it's running back, and I probably should name. I probably will once my football starts. Zamir. So in my head, I wanted to say Jamir, but then I'm not sure that's it. So this is Zamir White. And when it comes to Zamir White, he has only played for the Raiders. Got a couple touchdowns to his name. And probably a bigger role this season. So Zamir White going out to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this week, Las Vegas Raiders is Eric B. So yeah, you're totally right, Tony. Leave it to Tony to be the man to know it. I should have just asked Tony. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate you. Running back, Zamir White for the Las Vegas Raiders. Out to Eric B. Eric B, another one of our timers. Jumped in, pick up a couple teams. Helped me out today by picking up some more and help fill in the break. So thank you, Eric. Welcome to the group. Got nice Zamir Whites on the black and silver coming your way. That's sharp. Appreciate it, guys. And the positivity. One of my favorite things about coming here week to week. All right. So that will be the first ball. Of course, there will be a second. So we've got this brand new case. This is what the case looks like for the 8x10s. It's a GoldRush product. So we've got the cellophane wrapping as well, secondary seal. Since it's the first time we're doing one, this will be when I open. I thought it would provide even more transparency if I open the case in front of you guys. Of course, then I'm just going to pick the first there. So we'll get after it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Darren. So this one's going out to you, Darren. Of course, you recognize the number. You recognize the. So shout out to Darren under Kane 2 weeks back. Of course, I'm rocking my own Patty Kane. One of my favorite players on the Hawks. All right, guys. So we'll open up this case. I'll pick out the first 8-10, and that will be the second item for this week. So I would say luck to all teams, but maybe I'll help you guys around the case itself. But I guess this is the only week we can do it around the case. Have the case open. We're just gonna kind of go in order. But I'm sure that I showed it to you guys. It's the first time that was something like that, so I want to make sure you're comfortable with it. It's not just like a bunch of 10s. It's a full case. I imagine some of you guys had to get the checklist. The checklist is pretty good. Man, I hope that we get some of these headliners out front. That would be pretty sweet. Like I see Joe Burrow, I see Roethlisberger, I see Mahomes. Man. So that would be sweet. There's some good names. Caleb Williams, of course, the Chicago guy. All right, let's get after it. We got a deal. And again, this is not the entire case. We're in all 10, but whichever one is on top, the one that we open. Of course, I think that provides enough transparency. So there you guys see it. There's 10 of them sitting there. And then I'm going to take the first one. I'll pull it off. It will go right here. And then the next time we do it will be the next time that I open this box. And then we'll go with the second one and just kind of go from there. Of course, I think that's the fairest way to do it. I don't know what's in these, and we'll find out together. All right, guys. First time trying it. You guys know what you guys think. If it's enjoyable, or if you'd rather do something else. Obviously, I have it. So as we get closer to football season, I don't know if this is getting the itch like I am, but I'm already starting to think about fantasy. I've already got some friends talk to me in the group chat from last year. So I don't know about you, but I'm pumped for football. So here we go, guys. 8x10 from GoldRush. This is series 2 from 2024. I think their new one is out here very shortly. So that's exciting. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Tony. So number them as well. So the new is maybe I'll go through and I'll do that as well, just so that you guys can see it. So I'll number them, and then those numbers from 2 through 10. for the next you guys see me. Maybe I'll spare you from watching me number it right here. But yeah, that's a good point, Tony. I'll do that. So right after the break tonight, I'll do it. I guess I won't have you guys watch me things, but then we'll have it then for transparency. So I love it. Come back, Adam. We're happy to have you aboard again. Thanks for jumping back in. All right. So I don't know if we need to take a trip around it, but I'm going to trip around it anyway. Of course, there's a little pull tab here, but you guys just saw me open the fresh case. Let's get after it. Second item for football this week. Good luck to all teams. How about a nice one to start? That would be pretty sweet. First time we're trying it. A big name would be awesome. So let's see what happens. All right, guys, here we go. Good luck to all teams. All right. So in this case, looks like we got a Beckett authentication. Looks like it's Seahawk. And this is Larry Foote. So a little bit of an older name. Larry on the Beckett authentication. There's a sweet photo. This is Y20692. I want to say he's a linebacker, but I'll double check to be sure. Here on screen. We'll go take a peek at it. Also a pretty gnarly Super Bowl, as well as a Super Bowl sticker wall. So that's kind of neat if anybody got one. I won't read it, but that's pretty sweet. What's going on, Braden? So Braden's here for the second week in a row. That's exciting. So welcome. We're happy to have you. I saw that bat finally got to you. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, pictures from Super Bowl 40. So Larry Foote. So that's pretty sweet. The little extra stickers and all that never hurts anybody. All right, so this is going to be you're right. When it comes to Larry Foote, it's not the guy holding the football. It is the guy who's chasing him down. So in this case, this is going to the Steelers. So this is going to be a nice hit. Yeah, Tony, that's a good point, my man. So I appreciate that, Tony, to make the good points. And I don't claim it, so I take the suggestions. I'll run with it. But we got Larry Foote here, of course. In my mind, here is right. Hey, whatever it is, you Google it faster than I can say it, Tony. So, and we say it, we'll say that it was from memory. But Larry Foote, this went out to the Steelers. I mean, that's a sweet auto, and we got the Super Bowl logo as well as the sticker. That's pretty sweet. So Steelers, another team that hasn't had a ton of hits, at least in football. So that's exciting to get a Raiders and the Steelers. All right, guys. So for the Steelers this week, Pittsburgh, we got Mike A. So Steelers going out to Mike A. Oh, you sell yourself short, Tony. Don't do that. Don't sell short, my man. So this one to Mike A, one of our regular guys. So congrats, Mike. Definitely a nice Steelers hit there for Larry Foote. Backer pictured right here. All right. That's pretty sweet. I wasn't expecting the Super Bowl. I'll take that as a win. Las Vegas Raiders, if you just walked in. And this one went out to Eric and then Mike A on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Congrats, fellas. All right, we'll move on to hockey. Of course, for hockey, we've done it for the last several weeks. We've had some nice hits. Of course, I throw the jersey on for extra luck to get somebody else here, another big name. So we've got 2024-25 Series 7 Game Puck Edition. Taking a quick look. Yeah, congrats, Mike. And of course, I will walk you around the box like we always do. And then in terms of, we got box 28 out of 50 this week, guys. So we've heard a mix of numbers. Let's get after it. Hit parade, different GoldRush instead of a secondary seal. They got a sleeve As soon as I rip the cellophane wrapping, I'll slide off the sleeve. I'll reveal the puck, and we'll take a look. We'll take a look at it together. Hit parade is they put it like a little insert. If the insert is yellow, it is one of the case hits. The Patrick Kane was. If it's red, it's just a regular hit. But I'm hoping for another case hit. That would be pretty sweet for somebody. We had a nice one last week. Last week we had a guy that had 500 goals. I think it was Riki, if I'm not mistaken. So that was pretty sweet. Yeah, so that's legit, Seth. I agree with you. Nobody seemed to notice. I bet you if you ask like hard people, I bet you that they will say that the silver and black movement made a big difference. But like if we're in a different fandom, I think I agree with you, Seth. It always seems to forget. But man, Vegas is up and coming. They're grabbing a bunch of teams for all the different sports. So all right, here we go. But I agree. I always seem to forget too. I just like classically associate them with Oakland, but man, I think that stadium was starting to crumble, and the Athletics too. Like man, they got to clean some stuff up there. I think the Athletics were going to Vegas as well. I mean, it makes sense. Huge market. Guys, we'll slide off the sleeve here, and we'll take a peek at it together. All right. So we got the hit parade box. Let's get after it. Good luck to all teams. Why not another case hit this week? That'd be pretty sweet. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so it looks like it might be a regular hit. This all right. There are some really nice names. Regardless, I know that I was talking at least talking in the group, and he said even some of the regular hits from the list are pretty good hits. All right, guys, here we go. I might need a little bit of help. I'm not a big hot. I'm getting better. Here we go. Good luck to all. All right. So here we go. If I'm not mistaken, this is this Senators? Darren will have to confirm. All right, Senators. All right, Senators. Darren's telling me who it is. Tim Holtz. Take a peek and look at it together. Yeah, Darren. Darren knows his stuff when it comes to the hockey. One of our big hockey guys in the group. But if you can see it there, and of course, Stoltz. We trust. I got faith in Darren. If it's hockey related and Darren, I kind of take it as gospel. Again, no points for spelling. Spelling not important. We got the gist. It's a beautiful auto. You guys know me though. I'm a sucker for black with silver Sharpie. That is nice. It's going for the Senators. Oh, no kidding, Darren. This is one of the pictures. All right, you guys do. So we're holding the good one. So Tim Stoltz on the back here. On the back here, we do have official game puck. We'll take a look at the cert. It looks like the cert is a Dave cert, but a nice cert as well. So you guys can see it there on the Dave and Adams 003 00374. All right. If Darren says it's a semi hit, then I'm changing it. I'm going to change it from one of these regular ones. I'm going to go to this yellow. Judge fold in half there, and is that okay? Semi case hit, guys. So semi case hit for Tim Stoltz and the Senators. I'll go get who owns it, but congrats. That's a nice puck. If Darren says semi case hit, then I take it. All right, guys, let's go take a peek. And when it comes to the Ottawa Senator, we got Eric B. So hitting on the Las Vegas Raiders, and carrying of his first time luck. So Eric B. second hit of the night. Again, Eric, one of the first timers trying it out for the first time. So congrats, Eric. That's a nice one. Tim Stoltz coming your way. Silver Sharpie on a black puck. Ottawa Senators. Eric B. To be honest, Tony, I forgot to include it in the. I forgot to include it when I packed up the cane. I think I was just so enamored by the case hit, so then I just left it right here. I thought it might be worth some comedic value, and that was my attempt. So yeah, Eric killing it for sure. I agree, but yeah, good point. So I happened. That's the one from the Patrick Kane. And let me tell you, I took several pictures of that Patrick Kane to hold on to, and at least show some of my friends for sure. All right, we'll keep this thing moving. Of course, we'll leave this guy out here so that everybody can see it. Nice unders hit, Eric B, bringing some first time luck. All right, we'll keep this train rolling. Again, appreciate everybody in the chat. Positivity, that's what's up. That's why I like you guys. To baseball, of course, baseball, one of our definitely more popular things for the last couple of weeks. Makes sense since we just had the All-Star break. How you guys feel about the home run hit at the end? Of course, Kyle Schwarber walking it off, hit it close to home for me. But you guys will tell me in the chat what you guys thought about that. I'll walk you guys as you do it. But what do you think about that home run hit off? Was that way to end the All-Star game? I'll tell you my opinion. I don't know if it'll sway you. Probably not. But I found it quite. So it added some more energy to it. So I was. But then when I realized Kyle Schwarber walk and all he was asking for was $10 million, and we let him walk, it hit a little closer to home. But fun nonetheless. I enjoyed that. All right, guys. You'll have to let me know. All right, we're going to get after it. We got 2 items for baseball. No, I'm with you, Tony. Sometimes having something different, having a change of pace is a good thing. So definitely added some suspense, some drama. All right, guys. We'll get 2 items for baseball. Good luck to all teams. All right, Jacob. Philly all day. I know he's got some very adamant sports fans. So I give you guys credit. You guys are live and die. You guys definitely by the credo, right? So I believe it, Jim. All right, guys. Good luck to all teams. We're open. Baseball. All right. So I think I've got a Coleman, and this is 25 or 29. Sorry, Vince Coleman. And I know this one because I have this jersey myself. This is a St. Louis Cardinals, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, I'll look it up as well, just to be sure. I'll actually open it up because the base is the baseball jersey out front. But this is one of the alternates for the St. Louis Cardinals. And then for the Beckett authentication, I got 2. Give me a sec. W1 9530 2W1 95350 Coleman. I mean, it's the St. Louis Cardinals. I wanted their alternates. I mean, at least for the St. Louis Cardinals, they got their alternate colors. I do like the blue, red, and white. I guess I'm a sucker since I'm a Cubs fan, but all right. I think it's Coleman. I'll go take a peek. If anybody knows in the chat, you guys can tell me. But this is a Cardinal hit. That's Vince Coleman 29 on the alternate. No, for sure. I'm with you. If Schwarber could come back to us, man, that would put me at ease a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. That's the ML. I mean, we got Michael Busch off of the Dodgers, and I'm sure they didn't think he was going to be what he was. So look at the draw. All right. So definitely Coleman jersey on the twine. Let's make sure this one's going to the Cardinals before I say anything I'm going to regret. Oh, and it definitely in the front, and I went straight to the computer. I should have just looked it up. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Cardinals, but I don't know why I went to the computer. I told you it said it on the front. Maybe it's just sports a habit. Maybe I just a little bit more sleep with having two little kids at the house. But we'll do it together. Yeah, let's go in St. Louis, guys. And it's even sweet. Like not all of the jerseys that have the autographs have the number in the front as well. So that's a nice little touch there. So this one's going St. Louis. So Coleman, and of course I'll tuck it away once we're all done and get it sent out there. But yeah, Coleman for. Sorry about that, guys. I think my brain there for a second. But this one's going to Braden. So Braden H with the fingers crossed. His Cardinals. I appreciate everybody there. Jacob helping me out. Seth, first time guy helping out in the chat. That's on man. So that's a nice hit. Yeah, I like the alt sucker for those. So in this case, Braden. So yeah, man. Braden's had some nice luck in here. Yeah, he's right. So he's one of the guys that helps me kind of on Saturdays, help fill the picks up a couple teams to help me out. I appreciate it, Braden. Got a nice one coming your way. Maybe I'll say a couple things about Coleman since I just pulled him up, and they'll make it worthwhile. So in terms of Coleman, yeah, 12.5 WAR, and when it comes to baseball, 12.5 career. That's what's up. So that's a nice hit. Congrats, Braden. No, yeah, Tony, that's real. So I was just telling my wife, like, I imagine school has to start soon because I need to get into a more routine, like train the pots and get back at the swing of things. So, no, you're definitely right. I appreciate that good sense of humor. Man, we've had a nice string of them. I didn't jinx us here tonight, but we've had a string of players come out of the bat. Last week we had Frank Thomas come out, the Chicago White Sox. Of course, I'm a fan, but still a Chicago guy. Born on the north side, grew up on the south side. Frank Thomas. We've had a couple other nice hits over the last couple of weeks. We had Andre Dawson. Man, so I'm hoping that we keep it alive and keep it rolling. When it comes to the bat, yeah, me too. I'm with you, Darren. As we walk around the box, not really many put it up, going vertically. But if we go off here, you'll see on the barrel side they've got some tape, different product from RSA. Still want to make sure that I show it. I've called the tape in good working order. I will open it up from the barrel as always, because the barrel side is where the auto is. Once I reveal the auto, I'll chuck the box, and we'll take a look at it. As most of you returning guys know, the bat's kind of the hardest to predict unless we know the auto. Very rarely does it ever say the team name. I don't think it ever. So we'll have to look it up. If we do have to look it up for any purposes, it will go team that the player has most games for. This is the knob side. So as you can see, the knob side of the bat, not opening up on this side, but I still want to show you guys the terror as well, just to make sure you guys can see everything's in working. No, yeah, Seth. I love that. What do you have to lose, right? If Brady win fingers hit, then why not? Oh yeah, Darren, I was a sucker for that. So that Frank Thomas, Black Pepper, Silver Sharpie. That's the idea. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Hey, if it's just fingers crossed, then if I was in the break, I'd be doing it too. But why not? What do we got to lose? All right, guys, let's get after it. All right, it looks like we've got quite a bit of tape here on the barrel side. So first thing I'll do is I'll cut off here and then I'll reveal the bat and kind of go from there in a second just to make sure we can cut all the sides. Good luck to all teams. I don't know how many people would admit to having fingers crossed, right? But I imagine there's a few. There might be fingers crossed and cold beverage in the other, but hey, I'm okay with it. Whatever you got to do. All right, let's see if I think I have one more side of tape. Nope, I think we're good. All right, guys, here we go. Good luck to all teams. All right, it looks black bat. I wonder if this means black bat, silver Sharpie. All right. And it's black bat, silver Sharpie. All right, guys. There goes. I can confidently say that this is not that we've had before. I think I would have recognized it. But you guys will help me out. We'll take a look at it together, no matter what. But anybody recognize this auto? I can't say that I do right off the top, but that sure looks like a P, doesn't it? It kind of looks like. I mean, we'll take a look at it together. But anybody know this one? Pedro Gonzalez. I mean, it very well might be. You might be right. You very well might be right there. Darren. So we'll go take a peek at it together. Darren has got that make a guess. I was thinking Pete. I think Darren might have it. No, yeah. And Tony's backing it up. So with you guys at the helm, man, I don't even need to know if I need to look it up. So I will. 2W8 10908. 2W8 10908. All right, let's take a peek. I mean, that's a pretty auto. Could it be Gonzalez? We'll find it out together. I'll move this picture to space. Of course, leave it on screen so everybody can see it. But let's do it. We'll go back and take a peek at it. Appreciate the guesses. If it's true, maybe week by week we'll get better at identifying them. Of course, if you get it wrong, it doesn't mean anything. It's just for fun, guys. So 2W8 10908. Just give me 1 second to captchas to make sure that I'm not a robot. After all, it seems like I've got a little bit of teacher summer brain rot. So maybe this will help me get out. All right. Instead of Pedro Gonzalez, this is a Pedro Guerrero. This is Pedro Guerrero. So you got him. Pedro Guerrero. Okay, Pedro Guerrero. Yeah. Oops. That's how you know the last name long if it has more loops. No, yeah. Hey, half right's better be than no right. So Pedro Guerrero, a first baseman, outfielder, and third baseman. And when it comes to Pedro Guerrero, he played 11 years for the Los Angeles Dodgers. So this is a hit. He did play for St. Louis for 5 years, but in terms of game, he played 1,006 games for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I would say that is a worthy Angeles Dodgers hit. He had 250 home runs, a 34.4 career WAR, over 5,000 at bats. I would say he did quite all right. It is a pretty autograph. On top of it, like that, so Sharpie, I'm a sucker for it. That's hilarious. No, you guys got it wrong. Correct, got it wrong. So, hey, when I keep track of my tally here, I've got a little spreadsheet. Darren and Tony, you guys are getting +1. Forget the +half. When I go to the autocorrect, that's going half. Yeah. So in this case, this one's going to the Los Angeles Dodgers. So for Dodgers tonight, this is going out to John Ree. John Ree, congrats. This one's going out to John Ree. John Ree, one of our regular guys, comes back week to week. So John Ree going out to the Dodgers. Pets. Like that. Silver Sharpie. It's a beauty. Yeah. John Reed, it wasn't a bust. You hit it, my man. Congrats. All right, recap, and then we'll have our little Facebook group member appreciation. We just showed it many times, but we'll show it again. Why not? Pedro Guerrero, Los Angeles Dodgers. John Reed. In terms of the Vince Coleman, this one I went out to Braden. Braden made it here 2 weeks in a row. That's exciting. We like having Braden. Of course, on the Steelers football, we had Mike A. And then for the last two items was Ottawa Senators, Stoltz, Eric B, as well as Zamir White for the Las Vegas Raiders. Also going out to Eric B. Congrats, Eric, first timer. All right. Before I jump into the face number appreciation, just wanted to say one more time. I filled the breaks for a couple weeks, and tonight was completely. So I want to say thank you not only to the people that bought the teams last night, but for the people that chimed in today. We had some good conversations, and so just so you guys know, on Saturday mornings, or Friday nights, really after the auctions hit, I put up all the teams unsold, so you could buy them for a flat fee. Auctions anymore. And a few people reached me this afternoon, and be willing to make some deals or to package some teams together. Just send me a message. If there are teams that are available that you guys are interested in, just send me a message. Let me know which ones you're interested in, and I'll be happy to work with you. It's never a matter of not working with you. I try to do what I can to be fair to you and to keep breaks going from week to week. So hopefully it was enjoyable. Congrats to everybody that hit. Obviously, if you didn't hit, breaks are more fun when you do. But stick with it. No pressure. Obviously, you have to come back week to week. But if it's something you enjoy, we got a great group of guys, and it's something I look forward to week to week. So with that being said, the next official business to take care of is for this one here. Yeah, John Reed, you won them. Yeah, but I mean, Tony said that if you don't want it, John Reed. Seth, thanks for coming in this week, my man. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Having you around, Seth. I got no pressure to jump in next week. We'd be happy to have you. Yeah. Happy to do it. Thanks, Braden. Thanks, Darren. Tony's willing to take the bat if you John Reed. Of course, I'm just joking around. All right, the next business we got to take care of. No, appreciate that, Tony. As always, my man. We got this Hanger Pops 2021 Series 1. 5 guys in the Facebook group that wanted to the group member appreciation. No, yeah, I got it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna roll 2 dice, and then I'll pull up the names for the people that were interested. So I'll give it a second. Roll 2 dice. When we roll 2 dice, how many times we're going to randomize the 5 names of the group members on Facebook that are in this little Phoebe. Of course, whoever wins it, I'll send it out to them. I am going to open it here tonight. For the guys that are there in the chat, I seem to have lost my cell phone stream. You guys can help me out. Can you guys see the dice there? John Reed will keep everybody in mind. That's awesome. All right, people can see the dice. Sweet. All right, so let's roll these dice. Again, we're going to roll 2 dice. That's going to tell us how many times we're going to randomize the list. So I got an 8. So in this case, I got 8. I'm going to shift gears. So I got 8 on the 2 dice, which means we're getting 8 times. Appreciate it, Tony. Thank you. All right, I'm going to shift the names. As always, if you're curious where it came from, they came from the Facebook group. How did I get to this order? This is the order of the people that responded. John Reed, the bad auto. Yeah, this was Pedro Guerrero. So Pedro Guerrero, 215 home runs. I think it was like a 4.4 career. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty decent. So in order, top to bottom, we've got Tony up top. We got Darren. We got Ken. We got Gino. We got Braden. We're gonna roll this thing 8 times. We're gonna randomize it 8 times. Whoever is on top of the list after 8 times is gonna take home the hanger pack. Of course, I'm gonna open it live here just so everybody can see it. All right, guys. If anybody else wants to be in this next month, feel free. Join the Facebook group. Entirely free, just as a thank you for me for being group. Here we go. So 8 times. There's number 1. And there's always the timestamps and everything. If you want to go back and take a look at it, I won't waste time. Let's keep rolling. So that's 2 times. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. All right, 8th and final time. 5 guys from the Facebook group. Thanks again, fellas. I appreciate it more than you would think. Here we go. Final time. This one's going out to Ken. So I got Ken up top here. So Ken M on top. Of course, you can see the list has been randomized 8 times according to dice roll. So this one's going out to Ken. No, for sure, Jean-Marie. Hey, you're entitled to know. You're entitled to know who it was. But congrats. And thanks for always being part of the breaks. Much appreciated. Enjoy having you on board. Thanks for all the positivity, guys. That's one of my favorite things week to week. All right, so this one's going out to Ken. Again, Ken, one of our regular guys. So I appreciate it, Ken. We're gonna open this guy live for you. And when it comes to what we're looking for, some of the nicer hits, there are 2 exclusive royal blue base parallel cards inside. Great. Yeah. Congrats. Here we go. Let's see again. All right. All right, Ken. Now the good stuff's going to be in the middle. I'm sure you know that. And then probably a bunch of base on top. So I'll still run through it, but I think the stuff that we really want is that stuff there in the middle. Of course, base rookie cards, but here we go. Let's see what we got. Brad Hand for the Cleveland Indians. Nomar Mazara for the Chicago White Sox. Austin Hayes for the Baltimore Orioles. Robbie Ray for the Toronto Blue Jays. White Sox team card. Do it for the fans. Do it for cutouts. White Sox team card. Goodrum for the Detroit Tigers. Marcelo for the Atlanta Braves. Santander for the Baltimore Orioles. Harvey, Baltimore Orioles. Gold Cup card here for Tony Gonsolin. That's not bad. Gold Cup, we'll take it. Here comes some rookies. Luis for the San Diego Padres. Brandon Drury for the Toronto Blue Jay. Mauricio Dubon. Let's go Giants. Ketel Marte, Arizona Diamondbacks. Javi Baez, Cubs card. Tony's got him now for Detroit, but we had him a while ago. He's playing well for Detroit though this year, getting back on it. So, Gene for the Philadelphia Phillies. But around Colton Wong for the St. Louis. Danny Santana for the Rangers. Miguel Andujar for the New York Yankees. Flip again. Willie Calhoun for the Texas Rangers. For the Kansas City Royals. Albert Almora Jr. for the Cubbies. Haven't heard the name in a while, but I think he's actually still in the league. I have heard his name in a recent bit. Yeah, Tony. This probably just because Chicago and Detroit has good taste. So that's probably what it is. Two very different kind of styles of pizza, but apparently the same prototype for players. Julio Urias for the Dodgers. At one time, a big name. I'm not sure if anymore. Max Kepler, Minnesota Twins. Luke Voigt, New York. Johnny Cueto, San Francisco Giants. Finally getting to the good stuff. Clayton Kershaw, just yet for the Dodgers. Max Muncy, Dodgers. Zach Britton, New York Yankees. All right, some better stuff. Let's see. Finally got to the middle. All right, Luke Voigt on the silver for the Yanks. Pete Alonso for the Mets. Casey Mize, rookie card for Detroit. I was looking at some checklists on this before the break started. Casey Mize was the name wanted, so that's not bad. I'm sure Tony will fill us in the chat what he knows about how good it really is. Freddie Freeman for the Atlanta. Really good dude. I'll never forget a video I saw of Freddie Freeman on Halloween. He was walking around with his kids. A different kid that he didn't know, who was up as Freddie Freeman. He went up to him, like signed autographed his jersey. A really cool video. So in my book, Freeman, super good dude. Joey Votto for the Cincinnati. Here we go. I mean, good name. Maybe not the great. Chipper Jones for the Atlanta Braves on the 35th anniversary card. That's a nice name. I have Bird Jones. Actually, I think I might have two Chipper Jones auto. I think I've got all bat for Chipper Jones. Got a card for sure. I think I've got two of them. That's a nice one. At least a nice name. All right, here we go. Blue parallels. Bodie for my Chicago Cubs. Utility guy. Definitely came through the some games. All right, there's a nice blue Aaron Judge. Arguably very. I think it's a pretty easy argument. MVP for this year. So I think he's head and shoulders above anybody behind him. All right, we got Mookie Betts for the Dodgers in the hard hat. Stars in service. Yeah, Blues will take it all day. So can't argue with that. I mean, not rookie cards, but there's some nice hitters and got a Chicago feel to it. All right, Dylan Bundy for the Los Angeles Angels. We got Mitch Haniger for the Seattle Mariners. We've got the Washington Nationals team card. Celebration post win, it looks like. White Sox card as well. White Sox, their little team card. I'll have to look at that one. I'm not sure if that's a short print. I don't know, just by the look of it. I'm gonna look that one up, Ken, and I'll message you and let you know. Post game hand wash. Of course, it was right around COVID, so sign of the times. Somebody's going to open up one of these packs in like 20 years, and they're going to wonder what this was all about. Of course, going into the history book. Cody Hewer was a White Sox and then a Cub. I thought we fleeced the White Sox in this deal when we got him, and then he got injured, and we never saw him again. Alex Gordon for the Kansas City Royals. Wade Davis for the Colorado Rockies. A nice Cub at one point, shutdown closer, which we definitely need to get at the deadline this year. Travis d'Arnaud for Atlanta Braves. Yu Darvish for the Chicago Cubs. Man, throwback time machine. Clayton Kershaw on the World Series 2020 card. He had a cool moment at the All-Star game. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. for the Toronto Blue Jays. Hey, Luis Robert Cup card. At one time, this was one of the nicer cards you could get. Yeah, it's Chicago pitcher. And who knows? Maybe he got dealt at the deadline, which I think he will. And maybe has a bounce back. So that'd be bad. Little cup card for Luis Robert. Not a bad card. At one point, that was a chase card. I remember that. Francisco Lindor. Maybe not the cup card itself, but the name, right? Luis Robert was a big hit. Teoscar Hernandez for Toronto. Albert Pujols for Los Angeles Angels. Roberto for the Houston Astros. Blake Taylor, Houston Astros. Walk off apart. Distant celebration. Of course, COVID. San Francisco Giants. Wild times. Josh Bell, Pittsburgh Pirates. Playful bout of juniors, their inner boxer. Of course, they were Brown. Brandon Workman. Bobby Dahlbeck for the Boston Red Sox. Now, I know it not seem like much, but when I looked at the checklist of the cards that you want to hit, it was the top one. A PSA 10 of Bobby Dahlbeck, $60. So, Ken, I think that from what I looked up, that was the top card you can get. So, I'd take care of that one. I know it's just based on something special, but according to my research before the break, that was the one that we wanted. So that'll work. Tony Duffy for the Kansas City Royals. Joe Adele, he just hit on yesterday for the Angels, and that's his rookie card. That's not bad. Tyler Stevenson rookie, blowing a bubble as he's catching a fly ball. That's pretty cool. I think we hit all the rookies now. Eddie Alvarez for the Marlins. Not the greatest. Oh, Casey Mize strikes again. Casey Mize rookie card. That was up there too. In the top 10. And Sixto Sanchez to close it out for the Miami Marlins. Again, congrats, Ken. In terms of the bigger hits that we got for you, I think we'll show the Blues. I'll tuck them under some sleeves. I won't have you guys watch me do that. I'll make sure it gets to you safe and. But for our Blues, David Bodie and Aaron Judge. We did hit Luis Robert. I think the ones that the Reese told me were the better ones. Again, Bobby Duffy for the Red Sox. Casey Mize rookie for the Detroit Tigers. There's a lot of cards in that in your box, but all right, Ken, congrats. Thanks again for being part of the Facebook group. And again, if you're still hanging around, I appreciate you guys. Thanks again for jumping in this week and helping me. I hope to see you guys next week. No pressure at all, but having fun with it. You're always welcome to jump in, whether or not you team. Like even if you don't win any of the auctions, but you just want to hang out, we got a great group of guys. Always look forward to it. I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. We will see you next time around. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your family and friends. Of course, that's what matters the most, guys. All right, guys. Appreciate you. See you on the other side. Congrats to all. Thanks for everybody for the positivity. All right, guys. Till next time. See ya.